What's up, guys? Mike BAK Phony here, and we're gonna take a look at the Norn main city. Now, they don't actually have a main city. This is called the Hoelbrak, or the Hoelbrak, however you want to pronounce it. I believe it's Hoelbrak. That seems like it makes the most sense, especially considering Nord, Swedish, that kind of pronunciation. I figured it'd be Hoelbrak, but whatever, to each his own. Make it up if you want. This place is amazing. It is composed of a couple of different things. It is not just like a couple buildings. It is, I think, like 5 or maybe 6 full-size lodges. And as I'm looking for them, I actually ended up passing one just now because I totally missed the front. So I don't even know how I ended up doing that. But at some point here, I ended up missing one completely. I think it's the Panther one. But there is wolf, bear, raven, leopard, that's what it is, and something else. I don't even know what the other one is. And then there's the main lodge. So coming around here, I jump up on this thing and I'm like, oh, that's some interesting looking clear or something. And I'm like, I know, what is this? It's like a giant bubble. No clue whatsoever. I'm not gonna jump, not from up here anyways. I'm gonna spin around here.
Nice weather, isn't it?
Yep, it's getting colder.
Listen to some of the chatter. Now, notice that fall knocked my clothes off. We'll get to that in a second. But check out this bear. Oh, okay, seriously? Like,
Come hunting with me sometime.
I hunt better alone.
Fine. Just remember, it's not always about what you want.
I'm sorry, I only shut up because I want you guys to hear some of the talk that goes on. So when I hear something, I shut up so you can hear it. But anyways, I think what happened there, if you rewind and watch, I took damage, so the game was like, you're in combat, and it changed me to my combat clothes. All my combat stuff is actually broken, which means I'm naked. Which means that when your stuff breaks, it disappears. So someone could literally knock the pants off of you if they break it. Now back to the actual lodge, or lodges. Tell me this does not look amazing. The beds with the bear skins, every other one is different. The chatter that's going on all over the place. Just the look and the feel, the art design, and just everything here. There's so much work was clearly put into it. Now, this is my first time through here, so I'm just kind of running through it, checking it out, getting some footage, so I could show you guys because one person actually requested, they were like, hey, can you give me a city tour? And I'm like, that's dumb, I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm picturing it like in like WoW terms, or in like Terra terms, or in terms of like other MMORPGs where you walk through something, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a city, it works, whatever. Or like Rift, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a city, it's a courtyard, blah, blah, blah. But these things just completely blow away any other MMO that I played. They're so huge and so well designed. Like every room's got like people in it. And again, you hear the random chatter, dude, no shirt. You hear the random chatter, so you can just like hang out somewhere and just listen and see if you can pick up on, you know, some people talking about, you know, whatever. At the end of the,
I'm still fast like wolf. Raced an avalanche yesterday.
if you watch the char video, you heard at the end that there was like a couple guys like sitting in the corner, basically plotting to overthrow the leader or whatever. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like we've seen this stuff before. Sometimes in like, you know, in chat boxes, like NPC chat boxes. Sometimes in voice, but I've not heard this much of it. Little kids running out, and then I run inside, and it's like a freaking torture chamber. Or at least it looks like it at first glance. There's like stuff hanging from the walls and the ceilings. Of, oh, kids playing outside. Oh, sure, you guys have a blast in there. Being quartered. Jesus. So this was just in the back of one of the lodges, right? Like I just went into the lodge, the Bear Lodge, and came around, and there was an entrance to this mine or this quarry that they're working on. I decided to explore it. Now I need to find my way back because there's a whole lot more of this place. This is just one out of the 5 that I found. Actually, one of the 4 that I found, because there's one that I actually didn't, somehow. Now, I'm walking out from a different place than when I went in. And I actually end up walking by one, I'll point it out in a little bit. I end up walking by another area that I completely missed. And it's just another cave. It's like another cave just like that, probably. But I was too far away, and this is already the longest tour because it's so big. There's a commons area there. Probably a couple markets or something set up around. Maybe not. Still very cool.
I've seen her sneaking out to the caves by leopard.
This is the Raven. Represents wisdom. That was a checkpoint that I just hit. Checkpoints allow you to teleport back and forth for a fee. It's kind of like a waypoint, or I'm sorry, it's kind of like a flight path, except for you can take it from anywhere.
Don't worry about it.
Also, I should note, something I forgot to mention in the BFF report, you could send mail from anywhere. There's no mailboxes. Thought that was kind of cool. Now, paintings. Not something I expected to see.
Excellent for 3 minutes of the bucket of paint.
You guys probably recognize some of this artwork, actually. So we've already gone through. This is the second one that we're going through here. Relatively thoroughly. Some of them are mirrored on both sides, right? Like, I'm not gonna go up on the other side just to see kind of the same stuff. But one thing that I noticed, because I was anticipating something, and they didn't deliver, which is good, was I was looking for some copy pasta. And it's not like I actively go into all games and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for copy pasta again. This is what I do in games." It's just like one of the things I just noticed. And every single lodge is completely different. They all have a different theme. Whereas that last, so the Bear Lodge was more of like a workers' lodge where they had actual beds and lodging. And then they had a work area. So it's like, okay, this is where the workers or something kind of hang out or whatever. That right there, maybe more of the aristocratic side or something, the ritzy folk with art and stuff all over the walls. I'm just making stuff up. I have no idea. If you think about it, the Raven does stand for wisdom. So maybe that's what they're really gearing towards. And so here we have the snow leopard. Snow leopard, obviously, they're all about, I don't want to say like lethality, but just being the predators. So I don't remember what we saw in here, but just note that it is, again, completely different from the last one we were in. Bit more of a warriors hangout. I noticed where I noticed how big the guys were. It's very very intimidating. Everything here is just huge. Great time to spin that camera around, right when I say that. The windows in the front are great. The support beams are amazing. There's some lodging. I feel like this is more of a warrior's quarters, which would make sense again with the snow leopard, I think, representing... Is it a snow leopard? It's snowing outside, and those are definitely leopards, so... Or panthers, maybe. Yeah, definitely a warrior's quarter.
Not interested. He has kids.
Did you guys hear that? Not interested, he has kids. That's funny. Yeah, the Norn women are a dominant
Time has been cruel, and I
breed.
feel spirits pulling.
Look at them working. Look at it. The women back there swinging the axe around. That's what I'm talking about. Equal rights. Gender equality. That's a downvote. That pink gate you saw right to my left, right there, that's the Asura Gate. The Asura Gate allows you to teleport to greater distances than I believe just regular teleportation. For example, I could take the Asura Gate over to the Mists area where I could, what's it called, something of Mists, that allows me to actually go into the PvP areas.
My friends rolled me in grub spit and stuck boa feathers all over me.
I hope you guys can hear all of this. I'm sure you guys can. The random chatter box, or chatter of some of these people are hilarious. But yeah, the Asura Gates are just a way of you getting from point to point, and that's actually how I took a level 1 or level 3 character and Mesmer and used it for the BFF report as a level 80 for PvP stuff and to demonstrate some of their skills and abilities. Now this, there is a video, like a dev diary or something that they posted. I think that's a tooth. It's a big ass tooth. This is the main lodge. I don't know what it is. I think it's called the Great Lodge. So much chatter. Again, not impressed by the fact that random NPCs are talking. It's like, oh, big deal. It's the quantity of the amount of the quantity of characters that are talking and the different conversations. I've not heard the same conversation twice, and I spent almost a solid, I think, 20 hours playing Guild Wars 2 over the weekend. And it was literally like a solid 20 hours. Like I was in it like almost the entire day, except for like food. So here, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna walk this beam over and jump down to the thing. Oh, it's a little taller than I expected. Boy, that would sure suck if I died right here. Face down, ass up. Don't even know how much damage I took, but it's definitely kind of a funny screenshot. Or that person thought I was walking by. It's raining naked chicks, naked white chicks. And this is the upper floor of the, I believe, again, the Great Lodge. If you're not impressed by the amount of detail put into this, and I've seen a lot of MMOs, just a freaking lot of MMOs, and the amount of detail put into these 3 faction cities just blows them all away. I think one of the ones that came in pretty close second was actually this like weird vampire Asian MMO. Damn it, I wish I remember what it was called. But it had a lot of detail in its cities, but it just was not laid out this good. It was limited by its engine. Nice view of the other lodges and the one that I missed on the far right there. Can't spoil everything for you guys. Another hangout spot. These guys just clearly love to hang out and just drink. I think that pretty much brings us to the end. Thank you very much for watching, guys. My name's Mike B, aka Phony. Check me out here on YouTube or at GameBreaker.tv. Brand new site. Just put it up. Check it out. And Zam.com. I'm on shows all over the place. I'm going to be putting up as much Guild Wars 2 content as humanly possible. I think I have about 12 videos or so to crank out. I'll see you guys later.